What's going on, guys? It's TheGingerOnyx back here with another episode, and today we're going to be doing something a little different, and I'm going to be doing more of these tutorials. So this tutorial is how to make the most epic thumbnail you can. So if you guys want to see it, make sure to subscribe down below and tune in for the next part. I'll see you guys right after, and goodbye. But if you close your eyes... Okay guys, yep, we're gonna get straight into making the most epic thumbnail we can. So for the sake of the video, I'm gonna be making a thumbnail called for a video that, I don't know, how to increase your FPS in Minecraft. So what we're gonna start out with is we're just gonna start out with a plain blue background. Now you guys don't have to use a plain blue background, but this is kind of the channel color. So if yours is red, just search up on Google plain red background and it will come right up. I'm trying to find one right now that's not that small and I can't seem to find one. I'll just go find one real quick. Hey guys, I finally found how to do this. I was derping a little bit, I forgot. So you gotta place the image in that you find from Google and press shift because it's gotta keep the resolution, and then just drag however big you want it. You don't really have to worry about the resolution just because it's not actually a picture. All you need is a full blue or whatever background you're looking for. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to find, I do Minecraft videos, we're going to find a background for the Minecraft. So file, open up, I already got one set up right here. So this is the background we're going to be using. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the opacity and we're going to lower it just a tiny bit. So as you see, oops, I opened it. So what you want to do is you want to press file and then place, and you want to place the background right onto here. And this is where you want to press shift and you want to drag it out here. You can actually not just press shift just to get the exact measurements. Bam. Now this is just a background, so you don't have to worry if it's low quality or whatever. And then you're going to turn the opacity down a little bit and you get that kind of bluish. Because if you turn it all the way down, right, and then you kind of get that bluish, but it's still a Minecraft kind of feel. Now we're going to add the text. So for me, I'm obviously going to use a blue text, but how we're going to do it is we're going to put here. So if you don't have it, download Comic Book. I'll leave a link down below to thefont.com. You definitely want to go to thefont.com where to get all your fonts. You can just download a font pack. That's the best thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this. Let's go with 200. That might be a bit too big. Let's go 150. Nah, let's go 100. We'll go 100 font, guys, size. And what we're going to do is we're going to do how to improve. Let me make that an uppercase T real quick. How to improve Minecraft FPS. And that is pretty much it for the text part. We're actually going to change this to white. No, we want to, that's what we want. And then the bottom, we want just a little bit more of a different blue here. And right there. Yes, that is the blue we're going to want. And what you're going to do, oh, that is not the blue we want. Blue, this. No, we want a darker blue. Okay guys, we're back and I have changed the actual font size to 150. And yeah, so now we're going to get into the blending options. So what you're actually going to want to do for this is you're going to want to make them two different. How to improve, and then Minecraft FPS needs to do two different layers. So if I was to delete that, it would just delete that. You don't want it one layer because they're going to be two different colors. So for the Minecraft FPS, that's going to be the blue one. So we're going to go into blending options. We're going to go into pattern color overlay. And this is where we can change the color a little bit easier than we can in the other one. Actually, what you want to actually do is go to, you want to go to gradient overlay, and we can actually change it to, say we wanted to change it to that, right? And then we just opacity. Scale, why isn't this not working? Okay, not sure why that's not working. Okay, let's go to gradient, drop shadow, color overlay. So if we want to change it, this is going to be changed to blue. So see, that is good right there. And then that's going to stay white. But what we're also going to do is we're going to add a drop shadow. Now a drop shadow is like a, how do I explain this? It's a very cool little drop shadow. You'll see in a couple seconds. So we're going to change this distance. We're going to change this angle to 90 degrees. So if you just type in 90 right there, what you're going to do, and you're going to want to make the spread pretty large. You're not going to want to make the distance too much, but you definitely want to make the size a decent amount. So where I'm thinking around 46, that should be good. And then if we go to how to improve, this is actually, this is actually going to stay the color white, but we're going to add a drop shadow. So again, we're going to add this drop shadow opacity, distance, like we said, at around 6. Spread's going to be all the way up, and size is going to be like that. And we're actually going to go back to this blending options and right like so. If we go right, drop shadow, we're going to make the spread all the way, and we're going to put the size a little down. Then what you want to do is you actually want to take your tool here to move things around, and you're actually going to want to put it just a tiny bit closer because it's got to look nice. And how to improve Minecraft FPS. Hey guys, I have found an arrow that is transparent. You do not realize how long it took to find an arrow that could just be transparent. So one other thing we are going to add is we are going to add a 0 here. And then we are going to add a 1000 here. So 0 to 1000 FPS. And we're going to add obviously some blending options, just like we were doing in the last one. Some drop shadows and gradient overlays. Actually, we'll stick it to just the drop shadows here. So we'll keep it at 90, put the distance a little down, spread all the way up, and the size, but we definitely want the opacity all the way up, guys. And you can mess around with the spread however you like. I don't know if I mentioned this. This is Photoshop CC 6. If you do want to get it, it does cost a little bit of money, but there are free trials that you can use. Just so you can kind of play with it depending on, and then you can see if you want to spend the money to buy it. So yeah, we're just gonna mess around with that, and then 0 to, and then we're gonna put the 1000 blending options, drop shadow, opacity, distance. We're going to keep the same, spread, put a little bit down, and then the size a little bit up. So 0 to 1000, guys. That is it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed how to make an epic thumbnail. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like down below and get ready for this video, how to improve your FPS. See you guys later, and goodbye.